Alright, welcome back. I'm operating on about 4 hours sleep today. I had one of those mornings where I just, at 3:30, realized, hey, I've been awake for 20 minutes, and I've been thinking, and now it's too late, I'm awake. So I just got up. So hopefully I won't make any really particularly stupid moves as we go through this, or literally fall asleep while I'm trying to play. I have done that, never in a recording, but I have done that in real life, where you wake up and you're like walking your character into the wall because you fell asleep gaming. Hopefully that won't happen right now. Okay, we don't want to be her anymore. I turned the volume down too low. Let me turn it up a bit. 1 second. There we go. Alright, let's be someone else. I might be... No, let's be somebody who needs to become a hero yet. Let's take a look at him. He's really close to heroing up. And he's just got cooking skill, no offense. It's a skill I just don't use very often in this game. It's not a terrible skill. We can do certain things with it in the kitchen even right now that would have an effect that would be potentially useful. Like we can make nutritious snacks, or we could cook a big nutritious meal that would give everybody a bonus to their health for a while, but unfortunately we don't have the food really to waste on such frivolities. Do I want to use this right now? For now, let's switch him over to this SMG here. There's no missions on the map aside from Eagle Eye sharpshooting, which we're not going to do. I seldom ever do that. That is Dante wanting to take the 50 cal out and kill a Juggernaut. You just saw us take on a Juggernaut in the last episode. You saw how hard it is. I have no desire to do that right now. Give him one more snack. Alright. What that means, therefore, is we're going to go take out this plague heart. And then work on this plague heart, and then work on this plague heart. So let's gear him up with as much as we need. Let's just first of all take the let's take 2 of these. They'll stack. Let's take the grenades.
We have some stuff for trade if anyone's interested.
Just do one thing right now. Let's try using our plague heart supplies and see what we get from this. Let's try it. Costs us 150, but let's find out what we get. We're gonna go get that right now. Honey, things are going great. Great, I tells you. We'll be moving to Mike's Concrete soon. She's obviously worried, rightly, about food. See if we can get away with planting any more seeds. Yeah, let's go for that. What did they give us for this? Not at all what I expected. I guess this helps. Other than that, not at all what I expected. I would have guessed plague heart supplies would be like tons of explosives. That's why I did it. The three fire bombs, fuel bombs, will help. Just not what I was thinking they would send. Still, for 150 influence to get 2 rucksacks and these extra things, that's a good deal, no matter how you cut it. Just not what I need right now. Here's the reason I'm, saying, concerned about what we get here. On the scent block, as I was saying in the last episode, the scent block will give us enough time. It'll remain in effect long enough for us to potentially take out at least 2 of those plague hearts, maybe even 3. Maybe all 3, given how close they are together. If we had a ton of explosives on us, in the car, that kind of thing that we could rush to, it might be possible to take out all 3 plague hearts with Ben in one outing. One quick outing, and using 1 scent block. But obviously that's only true if we can deal sufficient damage to the plague hearts. And I don't know if we have enough explosives to get away with that right now. We'll load up on what we got. If we can only take out the 1, we'll take out the 1. Reduced melee stamina cost. Maybe we'll try this guy. This one for him. Just to mix things up a bit. He'll be a powerhouse. Reduced melee stamina cost. Good for heavy weapons. Drop kick and power hit attacks unlocked. We'll switch him to a heavy weapon if we can. Let's switch this to single shot. Now we could again give him the 50. The 50, the 4 shots from the 50 would do a lot of damage. I don't think it'd be enough to take out a single plague heart, but it would do a lot. Hell, maybe even the crossbow, the combat crossbow that does so much damage might work. I don't know, but let's see what we can do here. Let's get him armed up before we get a ton of missions on the board. We certainly can, let's put these away, this away, this away. We certainly can get more of this. I mean, we have what we have, right? Let's make the most of it. This is what we can carry. Let's give it a shot. We'll take out one for sure. Maybe we'll take out a second one, and even if we don't take out a second one, maybe we'll damage that second one. Damage on plague hearts is persistent. If we were to come, damage it and come back later, even 3 episodes later, it would still be hurt. So any damage you can do is any damage is good damage. If we had more, I would load it up with more, but we don't have it. Let's do this quickly. I've never armored a Maragra before. In my many hundreds of hours playing this game, I've never armored a Maragra, so I'm actually pretty impressed with the outcome. This little Wichita ES, which ES may serve for extra space because of that clamshell. It's my best guess. I'm just really deeply impressed with what the result was. Let's just go this way. It's easy. A little bit of extra gas burn because we had to drive, this direction and then back down that direction. But so be it. Make sure I'm recording. 90% sure. Yep. Would suck if I wasn't. I think I did that once in a Moria run. I was, there were like 150 episodes in that Moria run, and one of them is missing because I forgot to hit record. The sooner we take out this plague heart, the less problems with infestations it'll cause us. That's not to say it'll cause us no problems. It's certainly probably got something out there already. But as you saw before, those will dry up, right? Alright, let's get him down. Oh, shit. That guy yelled and everything. Let's have the scent block ready. We can run back to them if this problem gets overwhelming, but let's take a look here and figure out our plan of attack before we trigger this. Let's have an idea of what we want to do. I don't think, unfortunately, there's a way to get on the rooftop and fire down in, and there's nothing we can climb on out here that'll keep me safe. But we'll have the scent block anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's just inside here. So once we kill it, once we've killed it, ideally we're going to run to here and take this one out. Let's go for it. We'll trigger the scent block just last second to get maximal use out of it. Let it last as long as possible. And then we will hope for the best. Here it is. Where can we stand that we're not going to get caught in the frickin' flames and also not going to get ambushed by zombies directly attacking us from behind? Okay. Let's trigger the... Come on. Trigger the scent block. Which instantly causes a bit of infection, as you just saw there. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to apply that. Whoa!
That worked great.
I'm not sure what that was.
I have to get more of those. Almost out of them. Damn it! Gotta keep at it.
It's gone.
One plague heart that won't give us any more trouble. That should mean a lot for you.
I just dropped off some decent scraps at base.
I don't know if we have enough to take out the second one. We're going to try. I'm not sure what that double explosion was there. I thought I chucked... it looked like I was applying bandage. I wasn't trying to. And then I chucked, I thought a pipe bomb. And then I chucked another one in the... maybe I chucked it too fast. I don't know. There was a double explosion there. The one that hurt me was a double explosion somehow. Is this where we're going? Yes. It's awake now, as you can see. Let's crouch right here. And start hitting it. Make sure you don't hit your Molotov too low and accidentally hit a zombie that's wandered in front of you, and then you suddenly get caught up in the flame. I assume we're hurting it. Like that, see? Wasn't that clever? Fuck. Scent block's still lasting. It's dead. Okay, we got two. We're not gonna get a third one. How do I get out of here?
Fewer plague zombies in this area.
There is a feral. I think it lost me. Alright, that could have been worse. We almost killed ourselves with our own freaking fuel bomb. But, you know, we didn't. Hooray us. And he is now a hero who gives us intramural sports. So he's running an intramural sports league with our people, which means all of us get plus 10 stamina. That's pretty good. Let's do some looting. Right? Let's go put what we can in the trunk. So we still have some oh, that's this, I guess. Let's put this in the trunk. Used all of our explosives there. We may have woken up a third. No, I'm still asleep. Unfortunately, we still can't get Mike's concrete yet. I'll have to take out that third one before that can happen. Hey, what do you guys have for trade? I was particularly hoping they would have some explosives. We could... How are we doing for... No, we don't have a lot of influence. We only have 674. I'm not sure if you get influence for killing plague hearts. I would think you would. If you get influence for killing a stupid screamer, why would you not get influence for destroying an entire plague heart? Let's actually search it. Construction materials, it's always good. An M1A1 Thompson. Tommy gun.
That's pretty heavy.
Let's go trade this this bulky 8-point backpack to them. We're not going to ever use it. We've got several back at base. We won't need it. I doubt. We'll need it.
Hey, how you been?
Would you like an 8-point backpack? And this... Alright, I'll go ahead and use the shriek knife myself. Even though it's dumb. As you can see, it's worth like 11 or something like that. I don't know what it was worth. I forget. I'll look in a second.
Good to see you. Got anything useful you're looking to unload? Okay.
They'll give me... How much for it? I didn't see. I don't know. £10 for that first aid kit. A noodle knife. It's actually a little more durable and a little easier to use than my cleaver. I might as well use it. It's just slightly better, period. Let's try and get what we can out of here as well. Nah, screw it. We can go back there later. There was a feral over there. Let's not mess with it. There's stuff to search right here, right? Let's gather what we can from this spheroid station.
This will come in handy.
More construction materials? Yeah, that'll will come in handy, yeah. We could even upgrade our garden to level 3. That would, again, in the meantime, help our food situation a lot. When we finally do move... when we finally do move to Mike's Concrete, we will be refunded 100% for all the facilities we built. So we can, and then you also get a time limit, a bonus time limit, during which you can store a lot of extra construction materials. So they won't go bad right away, because it will take you a while to build back your base. The only thing that doesn't get disassembled is your command center. We have a command center 2. It'll not go down to command center 1 if we move and we have to rebuild it. It'll stay at command center 2. I'm sure the reason for that is because the command center allows you to get new outposts. And if you've taken advantage of that fact, you've gotten yourself a new outpost.
That's pretty heavy.
It would suck if, moving your outpost gets destroyed, yeah? Yeah, again, the play cart supplies are definitely very, very useful, just not what I was expecting. If we had a workshop and we had excess fuel, we did buy, I think we bought a tool that would let us create Molotovs, which maybe we'll set up a workshop and get on that once we get him home. These guys are neutral now because I did not side with them, right? There was a time when I could have sided with them and I didn't. I somewhat regret it. Nonetheless, let's stop by and see if they have anything to trade, anything we want, like explosives-wise.
Ugh, hair tastes like blood soup.
We do need to save up 1,500 experience in order to buy Mike's Concrete, but we can't buy Mike's Concrete until we've gotten rid of that plague heart, so explosives are still going to be a key part of our plan. Explosives and Molotovs. When we go in there to that final plague heart, which may or may not be this episode, we'll use the smoke bomb instead of the
I suppose you're welcome to hang out for a bit.
scent block. Yeah, nothing I need, man. Look how expensive this is. So it's because it's 2 of them. Still 300 influence to buy tequila if we wanted it, which would never be wise. I don't think you're ever going to get more for selling than you will for buying, or than it costs you for buying. We'll stop by them on the way as well, and then we'll get him home. Yeah, we'll use the smoke instead of the scent block, because as you saw, the scent block, when we travel from one plague art to the next, the scent block comes with us, right? It just follows along. Whereas the smoke, if we deploy it, is a location and it sticks there, right? So it's not as useful. There's lots of things to search here. I keep being tempted, but whatever. Get it later. And obviously we saw that on the scent block we were able to get it with 2 plague hearts. We can't do that with smoke bomb. Hey, Morgan.
Hey, you, what's up?
Let's haggle.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, we could theoretically use these a little bit, but not really. We do have somebody who has a 22 caliber weapon. I don't remember who.
Anybody want to swing by and help me out here?
Mysterious broadcast we will deal with in a minute. Let's get him home. There's no point specifically in taking out that final plague heart right now because, again, we can't get Mike's Concrete right away and we're not ready for it. So let's get him home. Like so. Let's empty what we got. Oh, Bake Crate ended. Fuck, I didn't know it started. Alright, let's do this right away. Let's build a... This sucks. Let's build a workshop. It's not going to be completed in time to prevent the loss of those that fuel. So let's go ahead and we're just going to make gas cans out of the excess fuel. I think we're allowed 25, are we not? Yeah, so we won't lose the fuel now. As you saw, it said you're out of storage. The problem with that, of course, is whatever you are out of storage of will start disappearing if you don't use it promptly. I started to tell you about that earlier. Yeah, I doubt I'll ever do the Eagle Eye Sharpshooter. There's just no point. He wants to go use his 50 caliber gun to kill a Juggernaut. I don't know if you can do it without using the 50 cal. I don't know. But let's be her. No. Be her. Again, we want to be anybody who's not already a hero is our first priority right now because, as you saw, when we get them to hero, something wonderful kicks in. This one's not bad, I guess. Just get her moving up towards a hero. We can go visit the Wandering Trader. It's just up the road anyway. Mysterious Broadcast is just over here. Let's go see the Wandering Trader. Well, what does it say it is?
Hey, sexy.
Material supplier. No, I just don't know if we need it. I'm not going to do it. Where is our vehicle? Let's instead go deal with the Mysterious Broadcast.
I'll be right there.
We've seen a few Mysterious Broadcasts. Sometimes they are like the ones we saw where if you go to a certain cell tower or something,
I just dropped off some decent scraps at base.
it gives you a message and says, hey, go here and you'll find all this loot. But it's not always that. Sometimes it's actually somebody asking for help, kind of like a Survivor mission. Unlike Survivor missions, they don't necessarily spawn near you. Survivor missions are always somewhere close to you. Mysterious Broadcasts are not. As witnessed now. Though it does look like it might be... Damn it. Get over that wall. What are you doing? Alright. Let's let the tumult below us just sort of die down before we head back down. They'll lose interest eventually. Move to the Meturado... Whatever we're going to talk to, there's a person there. Look like that 50-meter marker moved, which would imply that the person involved moved. If we didn't mind risking our health, we could like go to the front of this and drop off. It'd be far away from them. Let's just wait a few seconds and see what happens. This is where it would be really nice to have a distraction of some sort. Firecrackers. We could chuck somewhere far away. They would go look at it, and then we could get down. But it's wandering away. You can see that on the map. We can go collect that ancestral talwar from the bounty broker when we're next over in that region. We completed one of our bounties. I think it was killing a set number of zombies with bladed weapons or something. I think there would have been easier ways to get away than the one I chose here. I probably shouldn't have come up here.
got some time? We could use some help over here.
I know you're there. A lot of shit to search back here. Search this car because I may not think of it later. You see that one there, that play cart, just beyond that orange pickup truck. We could take that one out pretty easy because we could stand on the orange pickup truck and just shoot into it as long as you had enough ammo.
Not exactly what I was hoping for.
There'd be no threat. You don't even need to use scent block or anything. That'd be an easy one. But of course, killing it, well, it won't even wake anything up. We don't have enough ammo right now to do it. It's something to keep in mind for the future. The Lonely Hearts. Hey, Matthew. My friend was meeting with a trader but hasn't reported back. Can you track them down? Yeah, sure.
You're smarter than you look.
I am.
Okay.
Also,
Let's
what do
see
you
what
have?
we've got.
Okay. Let's do a few things here. Before we do this, I was going to climb up the building to take a look around, but I can do it just as easily here. Let's climb up this billboard, get a look around. No, there's too much shit there. Let's come up on the building and get a look around.
As long as that plague heart is nearby, we can't really secure this place. I think that's another plague heart.
So maybe this one isn't as isolated as I thought.
Nothing more to see here.
Yeah, killing this one will wake up that one. But so be it. We're not going to do it right now anyway. Just good to remember for the future. The one directly west of our current base is easy to kill with just ammo. Or explosives. Alright, well, we need to get back to our vehicle. That's not it. Where's our vehicle? There it is. It saw me,
I can smell that cloud.
but that's okay. It popped.
I need a rest.
Alright, when we get in here, what are we doing? We're driving straight ahead to that road and turning left, and then left at the water cooler. It looks like the
I
water
should be
pump.
careful of plague zombies around here.
There's stuff to search here. I'll do that right now too. Because I keep seeing those on the map and I keep wanting to search them. I'm here, it's safe, let's just get it done quick. Some sort of blade. I didn't really see what it was. Now you remember in the first episode I laid out some rules. We can't stand on our own vehicle to shoot in at plague carts because again, it just means you can drive up a pure safety zone, and every single plague cart you take down, you can be safe during the attack. It's really silly as a rule, but I don't mind, as I said,
Are
using
you in here, hon?
Over here, kid.
using terrain that exists. That's just playing with tactics or strategy, so I have no problem with that. Hello, Edwin. I need help carting stuff home, but I'm sick and overloaded. Will you escort me? Yeah, let's get going.
What could that be?
Too many deadheads out there. We don't clear it, we'll be under siege.
Okay, this is...
Hey, can we talk?
Alright, so what he's going to do is he's going to give us some scent block. And once we have the scent block, we can use it, but if we don't use it, well, whether we use it or not, a bunch of zombies are going to start attacking.
POTUS is code 3-4. Exfil en route.
Osiris, realign.
Copy that.
Alright, we're going to use this, and we're just going to sprint instead. Give me the scent block. Whoop, let's go. Let's get out of here.
That's a screamer!
You still coming, buddy? Let's get in the car. Oh, I thought it was our car. Let's get in this car. Oh, we got to bring him back the way we came. And no use wasting the scent block. He saw how useful that is for taking out plague hearts. Let's hoard that shit like it's gold. Let's get off it for the time being so that we don't accidentally use it, you know?
Do you have time to chat?
No.
Sure, sounds good.
Alright. Let's go on foot. I mentioned an episode or two ago, we were following a horde, and I killed one of them, and suddenly the other one spun. And I said I don't know what causes that sometimes, and sometimes not. I have a new theory, I don't know if it's right, that the cause of that is if you're traveling with a companion. Because I think when I assassinate, when I stand up to assassinate, they automatically stand up. And that may alert the other zombies. That's my best guess. Let's also do this again. I just noticed we only got 5 influence for killing him. We didn't talk about what this is. One of the things you can do with a level 2 command center is radio out a friendly broadcast. It takes one person's labor, but for like a little while after it kicks in, we get 10% bonus influence for everything we do.
We're back. Don't worry now. You're safe.
I really appreciate it, kid.
Sure.
See you.
Thank you for bailing me out back there. I picked up some extra scent block. Yeah, I'll take 3.
Take care, kid.
That's great. There goes a screamer. On a mission, man. Is that a... Let's just go kill it. I don't know where the hell it's going in such a hurry. It's not part of an infesting horde. We have a ton of scent block now, guys. Much more than I would have expected. Why didn't you go with your friend? Why are you still here? I do not find the fireworks all that useful. Now he's gone. He just He just disintegrated. Unless he ran outside, and now he's in a fight. There's a feral. I don't know where my car is offhand. Let's figure that out. Mark it. Here it is. Because that guy lingered, by the time he left, they all attacked him. I don't know if he's going to live or die. Fortunately, he ain't my problem.
Found something.
Soil enrichment kit. Install this mod in a garden, farm, or hydroponics facility to improve our survivors' health.
That's almost as much as I
If we
can
get like a
carry.
second garden or something, or we have a garden and a farm, we'll put the other thing we have in the garden in the farm to get more food.
Well, it's not really anything
I don't want
special.
to do that. And we'll put that, say, in the garden to improve all of our health. He's gonna see me.
I have to rest.
There is a bloater somewhere around here. I can hear breathing. Let's get the last of this stuff and we'll go on whatever mission is next.
Please, anyone. I really need help.
Alright, let's see what's closest. The humble survivors have a freaky feeling. A cry for help is much closer. Let's go
Okay,
deal with
I'm
that.
coming to meet you.
We'll speak with downtown the next time we're back at base. If we finish this up, we'll make it on to a freaky feeling. It's inside this old vet facility or something. What is this? Oh. Ah, fuck. I lingered too long. Alright. Let's also get this on standby. Always worthwhile. It doesn't cost a single thing to set it up, so it's ready to go. And if we need it, we have it.
Anyone help me?
I'm coming to get you.
What's up? What's the problem?
Thank you for coming to get me.
Let's get out of here
Not to ask.
before any more show up. I don't know what you're talking about.
Back home.
Let's go. I don't know what's going to show up, but get the goddamn hell in the car. I didn't see what he was worried about, to be honest with you. We'll refuel when we drop them off.
The air is making my eyes burn. Must be a plague heart nearby.
Oh, Jesus, I wasn't paying attention, guys. Did some damage to our vehicle.
Don't tell me you forgot about the favor you were doing me.
I did. I totally forgot about it. Whatever it is, leave me alone.
I see a juggernaut here.
Holy shit, I just ran right past
Here
him.
you are, safe and sound.
That could have been very bad.
Hey,
I'll talk to you in here. Come in here. What's up, Curran? I appreciate the help getting me home. Maybe we can find a way to repay the favor. What do you want
Wouldn't
me?
life be easier with fewer zombies around your house?
Oh.
Me and my friends would be happy to make that dream come true.
Come inside, Curran.
Okay.
See you later.
All right. Let's see what that means. Nothing yet. The remote 6. It looks like maybe if we get them allied, they'll give us something. Maybe another rooftop sniper or something. I don't know. I need to get back to my vehicle. Maybe I'll get the Okay, this is where we want to live, by the way. We want to get these guys out of here eventually. You guys are living in my home. My future home. My very soon-to-be home. Don't get too comfortable. Oh, they've got a zombie tied up here. We haven't got a lot of time, but I think we have enough time to run inside and get whatever this rucksack is. And a few other things out of there. Maybe not much else. We want to keep ourselves a little bit light for whatever reward we get from handling Freaky Friday or whatever the fuck it's called. Fun with freaks or something. Son of a bitch. Let's get these plague samples for sure. Because I'll compound with these plague samples. And we'll get the food, which we definitely... And the damn grenades, so I'm not leaving that behind. That's all we need right now. Okay, let's get going to the humble survivors as quickly as we can. Nope, not as quickly as we can. Get out of the car, get out of the car, get out of the car. We build this up to level 3 yet? No, we need 25. And knowledge of agriculture, which we don't have. We have to get, have What's-Her-Head keep planting seeds to eventually learn the agriculture skill once she gets her gardening skill up higher. Specialize, you know? All those damn boulders in the way. We're going to go up here and make a... We're going to go straight.
Now that I think about it, this might have been a bad idea.
Why is this a bad idea? There's smoke up there. What the hell is that smoke about? Why is there this curl of fog here? Potential base right there. This might be a bad idea if we wake up all these, wake up a plague guard because we helped them with all this shit. He's got a problem with feral.
Hello over there.
Hello. You guys kill him so I don't get any plague guards waking up. Alright, what do you want? A feral start prowling around nearby. Can you get rid of it for us? Yeah.
Watch out, feral! I'd feel much safer with a sniper looking out for me this way.
Right away.
Done.
Something all?
Cost us 100, but we made 100. That wasn't really worth it, was it?
Hey, what's up?
Net
Okay,
gain
let's see
nothing.
what you've got.
Okay.
Take your toolkit. Improvise suppressor. I'm tempted, but no. What's this? A comfy chair? Comfy chair. Put it in something to boost morale. Actually, we need that. Will you take my fireworks for me? And I'm buying this fucking comfy
That's
chair.
a lot of stuff.
If I hadn't used the sniper, we could have got that for the reward, you know? We'll install this somewhere in our base to help out with morale, which is obviously a massive problem for us, or has been a massive problem for us. Let's get home. I'm driving without a plan here. I guess I see where to go. There's the bounty broker. We're here. Although we don't have any space to take anything, do we? No. We'll deal with it later. Downtown's not feeling too good. She thinks a bug might be coming around the camp. Living in close quarters means we're bound to get something sooner or later. So we have a new curveball under the weather. Our people are sick. I think when the under the weather kicks in, we either have to wait till it fades, which won't take long, a day or two, or if we deliver 3 medical rucksacks back to base, it instantly gets rid of it. While it's in place, there are negative effects, like our stamina's lowered or something, and maybe we get tired easier or something. I don't know what it is. We'll look at it when we have room to breathe. It would be nice if you could pause it to go into the menus, like pause the game to go into the curveball menus. I love this game. One of the problems I often have with it is it feels like it's so frantic. There's so much to get done and so little time. It always feels like there's another desperate mission that needs to be attended to, or somebody's trying to talk to you and there's zombies closing in on you while they talk to you and you're like, shit, I don't have time to even read what they're saying. If they spoke, if it was all pre-recorded, that'd be one thing, but because a lot of it's textual, sitting there thinking, Jesus, I want to read what they have to say, at least for flavor. And you can't, because if you take the time to do that...
Is there anybody listening?
You're gonna
Too
die.
many zombies for us to
Son
handle
of
alone.
a bitch. How do we get up here, and where's the survivor? Ah, in contrast to what I've told you before. Those are well far away, the Night Watch. But they're hostile, look at them, they're red. Let's let them die. I don't think we can drive up here. How do we get out of here, guys? Do we have to go back the way we came? Let's crouch for a minute and see what it's saying about this bug. Might be variable effects. Right now, high chance to fail a fast search. We never do that, so it doesn't matter. Fatigue will occur at a quicker rate. That sucks. And poor firearm handling. Your weapon sway will be greater. Until this either dissipates or we deposit meds. As you can see, there's like all these notes. Hey, I'm not feeling too good. I think a bug might be going around. Living in close quarters means, yeah, I'm starting to feel a little rough myself. I think I've caught the same thing as downtown. Lucky me. But the problem is, while I'm reading that, the seconds are counting down on all these tasks.
I'm a little full at the moment.
It feels like I don't have time. You know? It feels like taking the time to deal with that might be ill-advised.
That's a lot of stuff.
So State of Decay 3, if you're going to have text, Undead Labs, if you ever watched this, if you're going to have textual messages, especially for flavor, not just for flavor, but especially for flavor, if you want me to absorb the story, the quote-unquote story, which I told you I prefer procedural stuff, but procedural stuff with a story is great. So if you want me to absorb it, let me pause to read your stuff. When we're in the middle of dialogue, stopped at combat or something, Don't let me initiate dialogue if there is combat ongoing, but once I initiate it, stop all combat. That is my request for you. And all clocks ticking. Didn't we come by here once on foot? I want to see again. I want to show you something. Look at all these dead bodies. All these dead bodies, dead bodies, dead bodies, dead bodies, and a lights and a Kool-Aid thing. I think this was a cult that drank the Kool-Aid and died. That's my guess for the story. What they were trying to paint there with their collection of things there. I don't remember if we have any rucksacks. The comfy chair, the comfy chair. Let's install it. Let's install it in our bedroom. Here. Nice comfy chair, raise morale. +3 morale. That doesn't hurt anything. That's a good idea. See if there's anything in the trunk we can deposit here. We'll check the time in a second, too. It might well be time to call this quits. We do have something we have to install, or deposit. Let's go to the other outpost. Or let's go home. Let's take her home. Friendly broadcast is complete, so for the next 20 or 30 minutes, we will get maybe 60, I don't know. Yeah. We'll get 10% extra influence for any task we complete. We definitely need this food. Let's get this in. 4 scent block. That is so amazing. There is a feral near at hand. Let's put a couple of gas cans in the trunk. And let's crawl inside and check the time.
Whew. I'm sure glad to be home again. Oh, it's pretty bad around here.
Fucking downtown, eh? As soon as I get home, it's the first thing she says. I'm like, I'm home alive. And she's like, yeah, everybody's fucking upset, aren't they? Yeah, thanks. Let's check the time. Give me one moment. OBS Studio says we've been playing for 55 minutes. We would technically have 5 minutes. Unless there's something clear we want to do in that 5 minutes, I say we call it here. Let me see what's on the map. We're not getting out to the survivors in need. And we're not doing anything for Under the Weather. So I guess we are done for now. Let me just check one last thing. There are no plague hearts awakened, right? We've killed everything that was awake, so there's no need to worry about infestations. That's been really good and really easy so far this game. Incredibly easy. Usually by this time I've taken out 30 or 40 or 50 infestations. All right, we're calling it right here. I hope you have a great day, guys. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna start this export, which these days takes about 2 to 3 hours to export. And during that time, I'm gonna go for a run. I've been a little lax about it. The weather's been up and down, cold, wet, but there's been some nice days where I've found an excuse not to do it, and I'm tired of that excuse, so I'm going to do it. Wish me luck. Have a great day, guys, wherever you are. Let's do exit game. Yeah. Let's do quit to desktop. I didn't know that was no. Let's do exit main. All right. I don't know what'll happen to the game recording if I suddenly do that. All right. See ya.